So our sheriff was there to protect our constitutional rights, so we're just gonna give him.
And basically we have to pass the same ordinance township by township in order to get this to work. There is a stage 3 that does turn that township by township into county-wide. It can be done. It can be done. We got a long road ahead of us to protect our constitutional rights, but this also guarantees our rights. So I think it's worth the fight. Janie was going to talk about United Conservative Voice. We're going to skip that. Currently, where the hell is my... Where is my stapled version that says carry S?
Losing it?
It should be. We're headed out.
I have no idea.
Swear to God, it was freaking right here. The treasurer's report, from my memory, Kathleen did a wonderful job on it. In the ACRC account, we have a total set of assets, not including the escrow for Oscoda County, of $990 some odd. Plus what we're going to add tonight is going to go into those coffers. So we will be over $1,000, which is really good for the start of a cycle. We will be doing some more fundraiser events. And I wish I had. I'm going to find it. God.
Want this?
Yeah, sure. Swear to God.
So while you're looking, so Oscoda County still doesn't have a
No.
committee?
They do not.
They're having a really hard time finding somebody to take that up. The thing is, they have to start from scratch because the previous party was completely wiped out. So yeah, the funds that they had in the bank account were surrendered to the Michigan Republican Party was able to claim them. It wasn't that much. But yeah, they're completely gone. They would have to set up their statement of organization, they would have to do a bank account, they would have to do bylaw, they would have to just, and nobody's willing to take that on. And we've been trying to find duly elected Republicans to perhaps spearhead it, but they just don't want to. And we really do have a disparaged group of Republicans, people who really want to bail on the party. Dave Chandler.
Yes.
Dave Chandler is the chair of the Iasco County Republicans. He has worked diligently on the ordinance, the Bill of Rights. He's a constitutionalist. And he just sent me an email saying that he wouldn't be attending tonight's meeting because he's had it. He's tired, he needs a rest, and he's sick of the Republican Party. He's tired of people backing away from it and not doing their homework, not attending the meetings, and not engaging. So he's really discouraged.
We don't want to lose him.
I know. That breaks my heart.
I'll have a talk with Dave. I've known him for a long time.
Yeah.
And he just recently lost his father too.
Okay.
So, you know.
That explains a lot.
That explains a lot. Oh, hey, look!
I'll talk to Dave.
The treasurer's report.
And please let him know how many we had at our meeting tonight too.
Yeah.
This was almost a record attendance for us,
Yeah,
so
we
that
had-
should
we
be
had
heartening.
24, I mean, you can see how many seats were taken up, this is awesome. So yeah, $977.47 in the working account, and then the corporate account, we have $44.16. So we have a fair amount. This isn't too bad of a start, especially with what we have to put in there now.
For little Alcona County, that's a good start.
So, let's see, what else? I'm gonna skip United Conservative Voice. That's a group that started up in Alpena. Janie was gonna talk about it, but, that's it. Do we have any questions, concerns, feedback?
How about new business?
New business. We did bylaws and potential precinct delegate appointees.
Did Kathy ever get to ask her question before they left?
How do we get past that?
Kathy Scanlon.
sleeping today?
No, well.
She had a question.
Sandy Scanlon.
Or Sandy, I'm
She
sorry.
was gonna ask.
What do you got, Dave?
She's gonna email me.
Okay.
Oh, that was the bylaws?
Dave got something.
Yeah, that was the bylaws, yeah, that's the,
Well, then I have two hot points that I
Okay.
think we should focus on. Number one, we need to close our primaries.
okay, this would be, you're talking about citizen-initiated legislation?
I don't know how to go about it, but I know we
Yep.
need to do it, because I don't want to see another
That would be-
rider
Yep.
primary Republican again, like what happened here last election.
Yeah.
Well, here's what happened. The Democrats came in and voted in the Republican primary. They just said, hey, I'm Republican today, and they picked like,
That's why I say we need to close our primaries. so
They need to be
it's not
registered
open.
Republicans.
that they need to be registered
I don't know
Republicans.
what we need to do about that.
That one's gonna be hard. That was gonna be hard because here in the state of Michigan, we're not required to do party declaration at the time we register to vote. So that one's gonna be very, very hard.
So we have to do it at the state level then?
Yes.
Well,
It would be a constitutional amendment
Really?
for the Michigan State Constitution. Yes, indeedy, sir.
There may be enough of us pissed off enough to do it,
And, you know, we can do that with citizen-initiated legislation, but it requires a lot more signatures. One of the ones that I want to do is count them where they were cast. No TCF center, no chain of custody to worry about. Once the ballot enters the precinct, whereupon it will be cast, it's counted right then and there. If they need more people to count, you send them to the precinct.
I like that.
That is one, and I've already done my research on it. It is not specific in the Michigan State Constitution about where they're counted. So that would be,
Constitutional amendment?
that would be a law that could be passed by the legislature.
Okay.
If it's citizen initiated.
If it's
then
citizen
it would be
initiated, it's veto proof. Yes, sir.
And my number two
We got a
thing
couple
is
people sign up as
voter
Republicans
integrity.
for.
Because there's no sense doing any more work until we get the vote
Just so they get the vote.
secured and
Right.
is it?
Well, see, that would be like a national voter ID or, and that's another hard one to
Do
do.
what?
Well, it's not.
And we have to thwart HR1. HR1 is gonna kill
No,
a lot of what we can do.
here in the county.
Yes, that's why they're doing it through. as fast
So,
as
yeah.
the new
Well,
allowance.
yeah, we have to make sure that doesn't go wrong.
Okay, at this point, we're doing just discussion. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Got one thing to mention,
Oh, yep,
Just so we get.
you know, before we go. If you haven't been to a constitutional class, Family Heritage Baptist Church on Sunday night is running a class on the Constitution.
I would never, but.
It'll be 11 weeks.
You can
think that though. I think we're a month into this already.
yeah.
And the last Sunday in May, we're having a sign-off of the people that went through the class. Jack Bergman, looks like I'm gonna have him there. be able to
And-
get in there, so.
That'll also be like a meet and
It's a-
greet, so
it's a-
even if you
Right, a meet
haven't
and
gone
greet.
through the course, you can still attend and
Retired
meet
Marine
Jack
Corps.
Bergman.
Right.
Really? The course is very interesting.
Oh, it's
Unfortunately,
fantastic.
every Sunday night at 6 o'clock, we've had something that was on our schedule that we haven't been able to get to more than just one meeting, but we really enjoyed the one we went to. It's available on YouTube. It's Constitution Alive.
It's Constitution Alive. It
Really
is
good.
available on YouTube, but you don't get any of the handouts
No.
But,
or
you know somebody you
discussion.
can get the handouts from.
Yeah,
Ernie.
you? Oh, Ernie, yeah, Ernie Ruminette. So, okay, with that now,
And
adjournment,
Make a motion to adjourn.
second,
Him and
all those in favor?
I,
Yeah.
Yay, okay.
we took in,
Oh, yeah.
I think we took in $260.
Silver bond on the side.